Hi everyone, I'm GREYMOND. For over a decade now, I've been helping people recover from OCD. I can tell you that OCD recovery is possible through my experience of having full recovery from severe OCD as well as my clients. So you absolutely can recover.
So today I wanted to talk to you about how to handle bad days. On a bad day, it's very, very important that you keep working on your recovery. It's not the time to give up tracking. It's not the time to give up reducing. If you are having a bad day, this is where you have to be ultra focused and say, okay, yes, maybe I'm ruminating a little more because maybe a situation came up that I didn't expect or it hit me pretty hard, but still I can kind of push through maybe a little bit. So maybe in a 3 hour time period, the Grayman method, right? You're not going to ruminate 180 minutes out of 180 minutes, but maybe you'll limit yourself to 120 minutes, right? Or to 100 minutes. So there's going to be some sort of reduction that you're going to push yourself to do because whatever you're doing today on a bad day will make a difference on how you're going to feel tomorrow, how your anxiety is tomorrow. So if you can somewhat reduce, and maybe you're reducing from 180 out of 180, right? On a bad day. But if you can somehow just hold it together a little bit more with the tracking, with the reduction, with understanding that you're doing damage and not make those bad choices, right? Because when you're tracking makes it like a stopping point where I cannot go beyond this amount of time. I cannot go beyond this number of compulsions. So it makes this point beyond which you're not going. And hopefully that will be maybe the point where you say, you know what, I'm not going to Google this time. Or I'm not going to get that, reassurance number 1 million or confession number 1 million. Maybe this time I won't do it. That's how you need to be on a bad day. You need to have that stopping point beyond which you're not going. And kind of always keeping yourself in line with it, where it's like, okay, I've ruminated, I have to go out, I have to do something else. So understanding that this is not going to be forever, this is just a bad day, and you just need to get through it with doing as little damage as you absolutely can. Right? Because every time you ruminate, every time you check, confess, get reassurance, Google, you're doing damage. So let's try to do as little damage as possible rather than throw everything out the window and just do whatever you want to do to make yourself feel better on a bad day. That's not a good idea. And it feels like a good idea in the moment, right? Because it feels on a bad day that you'll do anything just to feel a little bit better. But you have to think of a bigger picture. This is a thought number 1 million. It doesn't matter, just like all the other thoughts that you're not even thinking about right now because you're thinking about your current thought. You're not worried about all the other stuff. So because none of the other stuff mattered, this will also not matter. And you have to focus on that. I hope you find my videos helpful. Subscribe if you haven't. If you would like to do one-on-one recovery program with me, all the information is as usual on OCD. You have OCD.com, and you can sign up from there and we can start sessions.